I mean, I may have lost Alejandra, but I mean, I'll win. I'm gonna get some money. Oh, the door just closed on her face. Lovely. Love to see that. No one's celebrating my victory. What the fuck?
If you're looking to register, you need to speak to me.
Whatever you have to say, I don't give one.
This VIP rooms or hotel rooms that they offer. I deserve a room. Requires key.
If they disagree, they can take it up with me personally.
If you're sure. I think they will. Capitulating to a bully only encourages them.
If you want to get their attention and earn their respect, a show of strength is required.
Please enjoy your time here at the Red Mile. Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed.
In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
I did what you asked. It was a cakewalk.
I'm not easily impressed, but you've managed to surprise me.
As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality.
This
I'll
is a
return
trap.
shortly.
It feels like she's gonna warn him.
That's really simple out there on the Red Mile. Just don't die. Always worked for me.
I had a feeling about you.
People will be talking about this for a while.
Donovan Reese. That name feels familiar.
Listen, friend. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm trying to relax and you people won't give me a moment's peace. I tell you what. If you want a conversation with me, it'll cost you. Bring me a runner's rush from the bar, and then we can talk. Deal?
Sure, I've got one right here for you.
Do you now? How about you stop pulling my plonker and come back when you've got what I've asked for? Hmm?
Look at that. You've still got all your limbs.
Yeah, all
Well
these
done.
guys know who I am, but
Don't see
apparently
a lot
that
of
guy.
people survive the mile.
You going to try it again? What's this I hear about?
You made it.
giving one of my crew a hard
Yep.
time?
You're back. Are you okay?
Quit running. I assumed you were over that
Man,
old death wish.
now she's actually considerate of me. Like, when I got here, she wanted to get rid of me.
General Stalker.
But now she doesn't mind
If I don't stand up and
that I'm
salute
here and that I'm
you,
safe.
I'm just not all that impressed by you, your lads, lasses, and all.
I can't
Playing
handle.
of soldiers.
Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is exaggerated or you're just that good. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that.
Damn. I wish I can romance a lot more people, because this feels like one of the things where it's like you get off on the wrong foot with your partner, and then you guys eventually become friends and then romance each other.
If it were up to me,
And she has a
I'd
pretty
fire the lot of you right
character
now.
model, so I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Pirates.
Well, it's
I
not
sense
as
your
easy
Hase
as
seems to stem from past tragedy.
Meanwhile,
How could you possibly?
next time
Maybe someday I can.
we can fight with
But no. No. Now isn't the time. We need to focus on the task at hand. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the rock and let the marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
Damn, are they actually sisters?
You must be tougher than you look.
Oh yeah, they are sisters. They got the same last name. But yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I wonder if that's like a future side quest or if that's in like Starfield 2 where you learn her past. Cause damn, now I'm interested.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient.
Neither am I. What did you message say about me?
Only that someone wanted a meeting. Don't expect to catch him unprepared. He keeps a sizable force of mercenaries aboard his ship as bodyguards.
What else can you tell me about
He's
him?
intelligent, well-connected, and utterly ruthless. He's also a man of taste who appreciates the finer things. You'll find out soon enough what I mean.
Neither am I. Alright, then I'll be heading to Kodos.
Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Why does she make it seem much cooler than it actually is? And why is she just staring from the outside? Like you could have came in as well. But yeah, I hope like if I do the Red Mile again, like it's something more. Like they add robots or maybe a few different types of enemies, because it was just that one type.
Yeah? Hey, you the captain of that ship? Is your registration paperwork in order?
Of course. Who's asking?
Who's asking? The starport master of Red Mile is who? Think that'd be obvious, given what I just asked you.
This guy kind of reminds me of that guy from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I think his name's Carl. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of that guy.
Fine. Truth is, I don't really give a damn. I gotta ask, because it's my job, you know? And don't get me wrong. I used to care about running a tight operation. Had everything going nice and smooth. But when May started building this place up and hired those mercs, everything went straight to hell. I voiced my displeasure, and now I'm on the outs.
Sounds like this place went through a lot of changes. What mercenaries are you talking about?
May's security. Bunch of wannabe soldier assholes is more like it. Call themselves Ecliptic. They think there's some sort of elite paramilitary unit. I'll tell you what they really are. They're nothing but punks with guns that get off on pushing people around. I get the need for having some security out here. We're independent. That ain't lost on me. But these guys are the worst of the worst. More trouble than they're worth, you know? And not by a little.
May's the one in charge here?
Yep, she took over a little while ago. Drove out all the regulars because they didn't fit in with her new vision for the place. Now, I'm not saying they were saints, but at least there was some respect for the people whose blood and sweat makes this place work, you know? You'll find her inside. Whatever you're here for, she's probably the one you want to talk to first.
I wonder if this is a side quest to help him.
Sure has. May, she's got these big ideas about making this place some kind of must-see attraction for the whole settled systems. You'd think she'd care a little bit more about the quality of the damn starport. Anyway, I'm sure you're already sick of my bitching. If you need parts for that ship, or a top-up on the grab drive fuel, that's me.
Alright.
See ya.
They make such an interesting character, but he's just a space technician. Ah, where's Stonker? Damn it, I wanted to talk to Stonker.
Thinking of running sometime? Talk to May and she'll fill you in.
Shit.
Go ahead. Start some trouble. Give me an excuse to air you up.
Any vacancies on your crew?
Not really. Nah. I don't need him.
Mess around and find out.
Fuck
Hey, watch
around
out.
and find
You
out.
cause trouble, and I will not hesitate to end you in any number of ways I see fit. This ain't the United Colonies, Cupcake. Here, you listen to me. I lead the security force.
Why are you all so hostile?
Because we have to deal with the dregs of society, like you. Because May lets us handle things our way. Best way to keep people in line is through fear. After you see your first head split open on the bar floor, you're gonna think twice about skipping out on your tab. Maybe you don't start that fight over your lost bet. You get it now?
Why would a mercenary force like Ecliptic take a job like this?
What do you think, moron? Money. May pays us well to keep the assholes out. I make sure my people pretty much get the run of the place. Free booze, free entertainment, you name it. And if anyone's got a problem with it, well, we've got ways of making people disappear.
I wish there was a way that I could just tell them, yeah, I have a problem with it because y'all are assholes, and then like start a legitimate fight with them so I don't get in trouble.
Call it whatever you want. We're ecliptic mercenaries, so I'd think twice about pissing us off, or else you may find yourself with nowhere to hide.
Alright.
Now go on, get.
I wonder if she wanted the leaders of Ecliptic or something like that. Let's see, go to Kodos. Yep, just get in here before something comes up. All right, we can take him. Imagine he just turned on the engines and boom! I was just like fried like that because I just went too close to his engines. Let me just heal a tiny bit more just in case there's a fight that breaks out. Precognition.
You the runner? Boss is in the back.
Anyone who allows us just to walk into a space like this is very, very confident. Or, I suppose, very insecure.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
Damn, these guys are actually pretty badass in their armor.
Are we impressed? Clearly that is the goal. I think... No, never mind. I am not impressed.
I am actually. He's got some good decor. An entire ecosystem inside his like ship. So it means probably get some fresh air.
May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Is that so? Days of third. What the hell? Guards! You heard of the first, I take it? I'm not just a member, I'm also fit through a network of independent.
You've heard of the first, I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots.
Interesting. So here to stop you. Some questions first.
Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
Tread carefully, Marco. You underestimate the deputy at your peril.
And who might you be?
Call me Andreja.
Welcome to my
Andreja.
home, Andreja. If I may be so bold, you possess a certain mystique. It's a pleasure to have you here.
The feeling is not mutual, and I am not the one with whom you should be trying to curry favor, Marco.
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future. Assuming we all keep our heads.
I want details on the first, including who hired you. Sure, you're grasping the situation here, deputy. You mentioned the Major. Who runs the first? That's right, Major Hole spent 20 years in lockup nursing. We all did. Why would the Major want confrontation?
To settle accounts. Major Hull served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Free Star Collective, they turn on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt Council of Governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future. That's right. Major Hull spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Free Star Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
Attack me and you'll never get this ship off alive. Man, I kind of want to do that just to prove him wrong.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
Good, then we're agreed. Instead, I'll tell you something you don't want to know, but you should.
I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know, but you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Free Star Collective?
Being the first cavalry taught me anything. Gets you killed. Time to learn the same. The same. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing it to protect. Roe brought you here. Your journey ends today. We're stalling, Marco. How do you talk? Oh, I've already made it. Protect the people.
Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today.
Jesus Christ.
Winner takes all. Is it not?
Yep, he wanted to fight. I want this ship now.
You can't hope to win.
Turn friend or foe. Protect current user. There we go. Now all the turns are mine. Right. Let's go and take them out. But yeah, I really want this ship. This is private chambers. Oh fuck. I need a better throwable. Impact shrapnel grenade. Oh, that seems like that will do a lot of damage, and I kind of want that. All right. Nade out. Damn. Guys kind of go down like pussies, though. Trying to find where all of them are.
Bring it. Another one down.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. What? Somehow that tree is blocking me. I think that's fucking stupid. Look at all that shit. How the hell do I get over? Oh, here. Like, how were they getting up here? Come on, let me take this ship. Turn that off. That's annoying as hell. Why do they keep turning on the alarm? Oh, here. I was like, what the fuck? Hello.
What the?
Damn. I was expecting to take out their entire ship, but now that I have, I feel pretty good about it. Damn, is there no way to get into the cockpit of this thing? I am just making sure one last time. I find that ridiculous. I can't take this ship. This is what I want to be my home ship. Like who? Who's activating that?
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Boom, boom, boom. Apparently these helped me with my persuasion chance. So I might as well take them. Boom, 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 boom. Man, these guys were so happy here having the perfect job, and then I just come in, slaughter all of them. That was the camera. I just want to take one last good look at this place. Fuck. I really wish I could have grabbed it. I hate that there's these special ships that you can't grab. It's ridiculous. Why is it pointing me in that direction? Man, I didn't even get to learn that much stuff about the guy to figure out how he has like finer taste and stuff. It's not like he was like eating people or torturing people to figure out like what kind of a freak he was. And now his ship's gonna be forever there with no one. Boom, 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 boom. Let me sell a few more things. Alright. I finished sailing and now we can go. Boom, boom. Is that the creature we faced on the Red Mile? It looks very close.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
The Freestar Rangers resident terminal jockey. That's me.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Hey there, deputy. How goes the hunt for the first?
So good.
Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close.
Yep, I got it. An Ashta in the grass?
Yeah. You know, big nasty four-legged thing with razor-sharp teeth, fast, quiet, deadly. Maybe you'd never heard of them. I mean, it's only the most dangerous predator in basically the universe, so why should you have?
Of course, don't say you doubt me.
Who, me? Doubt you? Not a chance, deputy. I knew you were a natural the moment I laid eyes on you.
Alright, so... what to now? Go to the meeting room. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna be briefed on the guys I've been hunting.
Come in, deputy. Take a seat.
Damn, about to give me... What? Like, why are they being so rude? Like, let me stand.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
It's my fault. I haven't done enough to stop. Is there anything we could have done?
Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you.
It's my fault. I haven't done enough. That's terrible.
It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding?
It's going well. Once Alex cracks the encryption, we can learn a lot. Frustrating. There are too many unanswered questions. Yeah, I think once Alex cracks it, we'll be able to know who these bastards are.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
How can you be so critical when you have done nothing to help?
This is Freestar Ranger business. I'll thank you to stay out of it.
Let's move on.
I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
Respect Ron Hope. I didn't like him much, but I did what I had to. I didn't like him much, but I did what I had to.
Duty has to come before personal feelings. I'm glad you understand that.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
The informant was innocent. I couldn't pass up a chance to take out a member of the syndicate. I traded a favor for a favor.
You played the hand you had. It was a sensible and practical trade. Just make sure any favors you trade in the future don't require you to step outside the law.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
People are suffering. I couldn't let them down. It wasn't that bad. Yep, people are suffering. I did my best so I could help those people out.
Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
Try to persuade him, but he wouldn't come quietly. I guess you can guess how it ended. I tried to persuade him, but he wouldn't come quietly.
I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
Not much. So she wanted to end things on her terms. Let's just say she got what she deserved.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
If the First is there, I'll make sure none of them survive. Yeah, what does he know about the factories?
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility, mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex.
Fine, I'll go check it out. First is there, then I'll make sure none of them survive. I'll just go check it out.
The facility was
Not trying to be
Arcturus
bloodlusted.
too. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Be careful, Deputy.
Time to go. I wonder if all the Rangers are gonna help me for the final assault, because that would be kind of cool for them to be like, this deputy has been helping us, so might as well help them. The final glimpse. Let's go into here.
I have never quite been able to think of New Atlantis as home. Though I suppose I should. Has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
Yep,
Hey.
very fortunate.
I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know. To Barrett.
I'll be there, Noah. I promise. I can act like I've known Barrett my entire life. I'll try, but you never know me with me. I always pull it here and there. I'll be there, Noah.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
I haven't even been in this group that long.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
It's the center of the multiverse. We're building the whale. I hate that smile. It's the center. A version I am from another universe.
What? It can't be.
Our colleague is alive in some alternate dimension? Am I hearing this right?
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Trust me, there's multiple universes. The unity is how we get to them. It makes you a Starborn. I died and Barrett lived. He's an emissary now, a Starborn. Told me creates, and they can cross universes.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
This is our mission, to go into the unknown. Think of what awaits us, a new life, the powers of Starborn. Think about what this all means. This is our mission, to go into the unknown.
You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Alright.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Jesus Christ, everyone wants to talk.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Thanks, family. I'll follow these up. Quite ready to look for more artifacts. When deep space was our only problem.
Aye. The blackest sea seems less of a concern when there are sharks leaping out at you. Time in Holmes' cradle's not a bad idea these days.
I'm guessing that starts the final mission or something?
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Bactera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
Had visions, I heard music. It's difficult. Got more important things. I heard visions, sounds. Difficult to explain.
I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
Like my mind and body were out of sync. Coursing through. So overwhelming, I can't remember. Was this a psychiatric session?
If we're going to unlock the secrets of these artifacts, we're going to need more than simple empirical data. We'll need to dig deeper. It would be helpful if you'd just tell me how holding the artifact made you feel. That's an interesting reaction. But I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. When dealing with the artifacts, common sense tends to go right out the window.
That's a bit of an understatement. There's perfectly rational explanation.
Honestly, I wasn't sure how you'd react. Some people would consider what you went through a deeply personal experience.
I shall I shall share all my personal experiences with you.
Oh, well, I enjoy hearing about them. Professionally, of course. Either way, we need all the help we can get. The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery.
It's nothing I've encountered before across the settled systems.
Yes, precisely. You'd think, after our combined years of space travel, one of us would have stumbled across some answers, but unfortunately, we're empty-handed.
It's incredibly frustrating. Perhaps you're not getting enough support from your colleagues. Is this the only project you've been working on in Constellation?
No, not at all. There's so much going on there, I can't afford to divert all of our resources, but I have classified the artifacts as a priority project. Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this.
Then we'll get to the bottom mystery together.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Damn. I'd be talking to everyone, flirting with everyone.
Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up.
On a small ship, everyone hears everything. How does Cora feel about this?
Well, up until a few years ago, she kept hoping we'd get back together. I mean, Lillian and I stayed married longer than we should have for Cora's sake. But we really weren't doing Cora any favors there.
I haven't even seen his wife. When did he talk to her?
Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night, like everything. Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower. Ah, Lillian. She's an incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
There must be a story on why you stopped being a ranger.
Yeah, I'm meant to be on my own. Exploring the great beyond. It calls to me. Maybe it's Solomon saying hello. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. So I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right.
If you were unhappy, you did the right thing. Feel bad she didn't even consider it?
Not for a second. And she's right. Lillian is where she's meant to be. She always wants to fight the good fight. And the Rangers are lucky to have her.
If you were unhappy, you did the right thing.
We were making each other miserable. And that war on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I mentioned the idea you had about maybe Cora staying with Lillian if things got too dangerous. Suddenly she was all excuses. She's always going on that she doesn't see Cora enough. And then I try to take her up on that and yeah, fireworks.
I'm sorry I caused an argument. I have a feeling I wouldn't like her. Sounds like so much fun. Why did you even get together with Lillian in the first place?
Late night stakeouts, shootouts with a lot of leftover adrenaline. Well, we were never lacking in chemistry. Compatibility, on the other hand.
Yeah, sounds like it was very hot and messy between these two.
Don't be. It's always something. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
Part of life. It's not healthy to keep them apart. Tell Lillian that give her a chance, but make her understand she has to follow through. Sorry things are so complicated for you. It's not healthy to keep them apart.
If I do that, y'all might want to invest in some industrial strength earplugs. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
Interesting.
We can pay to fix the damages, but, well, some things are irreplaceable.
Yep, like Barrett.
You forget how much you take a place like the Lodge for granted. Until it's threatened. Counter to everything I've said and believed before, I've caught myself wondering if we ever should have started this search. If this is all true, and I have it right, we've potentially started a chain of events that will create more of these Starborn. Or worse, enable the ones we've seen to become even stronger. I am not fond of either of those options. So maybe now we have no choice but to finish this journey before one of them does.
We don't know for sure what will happen. Reaching Unity first, we can level the playing field. We can't stop now after all we've been through.
I know. I've said as much before. Look, I don't like the idea of siding with either one of these groups. I'd much rather see someone from Constellation get there first. I trust any of us far more than these Starborn.
Wonder if you had any more work for me. Sebastian Banks speech?
Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate my soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the Lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since.
Interesting. So that's the first person to start Constellation, I guess.
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
It was nothing I could handle. Theo, this is leading. I know you well enough to know this is leading somewhere.
There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
You're gonna need to tell me more than that. Yeah, isn't he usually more involved? Shouldn't he know exactly what to do?
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
Not right now, I have a lot. Whatever it is, yeah, he's gonna need to tell me more about this.
Of course, now that I know you're interested. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
Starship design, you must have known I dabble in starship design, huh?
I did not. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble agreeing on a plan. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track and help guide them. So, ideally, you're not adding to the problem.
Please, I'd make some great ass ships. Think about it, and I'll get back to you. Yeah, why is it stalling in raw research and development?
R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions. In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here.
Alright, you can count on me, Strauss.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Boom, boom. Alright, let's talk to him.
The eyes still got...
Yeah. Thanks, Fabian. I'll follow up with
Catch a
this.
smile out there.
Is it more powers? Final glimpse. Wait at the service for the service 5 UT days. Alright, I got a lot more stuff to do. So, I guess that's where I'll call it here for today. Yep. Man, we got so many missions. Man, can I live up to your greatness? I don't even know his name. But yeah, like working for the Crimson Fleet, working for the UC, working for Freestar Collective, working for Constellation, working for all these bastards.
Guess we all need some time to process.
Yep. Barrett, unfortunately, is dead. Also, I'm like flirting with all the crew members. Constellation. There's Cora. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying
Hey, Dad.
Starfield.
Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku.
God damn it.
I just
Get
read
me
that.
out of here. He's interrupting my outro. Alright, well, anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying Starfield. If you guys are, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias, like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Dailymotion. Make sure to check out my second YouTube channel and like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.